Hello students, let's solve few problems of residential status. This has been explained in the previous lecture. So I request all my students to first attend the previous lecture and then you can watch this video. Okay. So the first problem, Mr. Anson, a foreigner of Indian origin, came to India for the first time on 1st June 2011. He stayed here continuously for 3 years and went to France on 1st June 2014. He returned to India on 1st July 2014, then he left for England. He again came to India on 21st October 2015 on official work and remained here till 30th June 2016. Then he went back to England. He came to India on a service assignment on 12th January 2020. What is the residential status of the previous year 2019-20? Okay. Whenever you calculate number of days of stay in India, the day you come to India is considered as if you are in India on that day, and the day you leave India, even that day is considered as if you are in India. Okay. So now first let us see whether he satisfies the first basic condition, and for him second basic condition is irrelevant because he is a foreigner of Indian origin. Okay, so for him second basic condition is irrelevant. Let's see whether he satisfies first basic condition. Okay, so he came to India on service assignment on 12 January 2020. So during the previous year 2019-20, he came to India on 12th January 2020. So that means he was in India from 12th January 2020 to 31st March 2020. Okay, so there are 31 days in the month of January, right? And 2020 is a leap year, so in the month of February there are 29 days. Okay, don't forget that. So when we are calculating number of days, so previous year 1920 means there are 366 days in a year. Okay, so let's calculate number of days from 12th January 2020 to 31st March 2020. Now in the month of January there are 31 days. So out of 31 days till 11th January he was not there in India. So 30 minus 11, right? So that means in India he was there for 20 days in the month of January. And then February he was there for 29 days because it is a leap year. Okay, in the month of February he was there for 29 days because it is a leap year, and March for 31 days. So during the previous year 2019-20, assessee, that is Mr. Anson, a foreigner of Indian origin. So a foreigner of Indian origin is coming to India. So in that case second basic condition is irrelevant. So 20 plus 29 plus 31. 49, 50, 60, 70, 80. So this comes to 80 days. Okay, so Mr. Anson, during the previous year 1920, he was there in India for only 80 days. That means he does not satisfy the first basic condition. Therefore, he is non-resident. Second basic condition is irrelevant for him. Okay, so first basic condition is he is supposed to stay in India for 182 days or more. If he satisfies that, then he satisfies the first basic condition, but in this case he does not satisfy the first basic condition. Okay, and he is foreigner of Indian origin. So second basic condition is irrelevant, therefore he is non-resident. Okay, so I have already written the answer. Take down the answer. Computation of number of days stayed in India for the previous year 2019-20. So 12 January 2020 to 31st March 2020. So 80 days. Mr. Anson has been in India for only 80 days during the previous year 1920. So he does not satisfy the first basic condition. He is a foreign national of Indian origin. So second basic condition is irrelevant. Thus, by not satisfying the basic condition, Mr. Anson becomes non-resident in India during the previous year, 1920. Okay. Let's see the next question. This type of questions comes for 4 marks in the exam. Okay. Let's see the next question. Mr. Rajesh came to India from UK on 30th August 2013 to join American Concern as personal manager. After reporting for duty, he went to USA on 15 September 2013. He returned to India on 4th October 2013 and stayed in India till 3rd July 2018. Okay. Then he went back to UK. He came to join duty on 23rd November 2019. Find out his residential status for assessment year 2021. Okay. Assessment, the relevant previous year for assessment year 2021 is previous year 2019-20. Right? Let us see during the year 2019-20 how many days he was in India. So Mr. Rajesh came to India from UK on 30th August 2013 to join American Concern as personal manager. After reporting for duty, he went to US on 15th September. He returned to India on 4th October 2013 and stayed till 3rd July 2018. Okay. Then he went back to UK. He came to join duty on 23rd November. So during the year 1920, he came to India on 23rd November 2019. Okay, and find out his residential status. Okay, so he came to India on 23rd November 2019. That means from 23rd November 2019 to 31st March 2020, he was in India only. Okay, let's count number of days. So November, he was there on 23rd. So 23rd, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 days. So 8 days of November. The day he comes to India, that day is considered as if he is in India. Okay. So 23rd, 24th, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. These are 8 days of November. December 31 days, January 31 days, February 2020 is a leap year, so 29 days, and March 31 days. Okay. So 8 plus 31 plus 31 plus 29 plus 31. It comes to 130 days. That means he does not satisfy the first basic condition. Okay. Let's see whether he satisfies the second basic condition. So, second basic condition, during the previous year, he should be in India for 60 days or more. So, yes, he is in India for 60 days, more than 60 days. Right. Let's see 4 years preceding the previous year. 4 years preceding the previous year is 4 years preceding the previous year is 18-19, 2018-19, 2017-18, 2016-17 and 2015-16. These are the 4 years preceding the previous year. We have to calculate number of days of stay in India during this period. Okay, if it is more than 365, that means he satisfies the second basic condition. Okay, so Mr. Rajesh came to India. He stayed in India till 3rd July 2018. He returned to India on 4th October 2013 and stayed in India till 3rd July 2018. So till 3rd July 2018 he was there, which is 18-19, right? To 3rd June July 2018 he was in India. from 4th October 2013. So here during 1819, from 1st April 2018 to 3rd July 2019, he was there in India. Okay, so we have to calculate, and he was there in India for 17, 18, 6, all the days he was there in India, because he returned to India on 4th October 2013, and from then he was there in India till 3rd July. So all these years he was there. That means 365 days. 365 days. And 2016 again is a leap year, so 366 days. Okay, from 1st April 2018 to 3rd July 2018, that is April 30 days, May 31 days, June 30 days, July 31 days, and August 3 days. Okay, so 30, 60, 90, 120, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 125 days. So anyway, so when you calculate 4 years, the total of 4 years is more than 365 only. So that means he satisfies the second basic condition, because his stay in India during preceding 4 years preceding the previous year, 4 years preceding the previous year is more than 365. The total is more than 365, right? 125 plus 365 plus 365 plus 366. It is more than 365, right? That means he satisfies the second basic condition. Therefore, he is resident. Okay. So, first basic condition he does not satisfy, because his stay in India is less than 182 days. So first basic condition he does not satisfy. Second basic condition he satisfies, because during the previous year his stay in India is more than 60 days, and 4 years preceding the previous year his stay in India is more than 365 days. Therefore he satisfies the second basic condition. Therefore he is resident. Now let us see whether he satisfies the additional conditions. Okay, if he satisfies both the additional conditions, then he is ordinarily resident. So now, if you see, during the previous year 17-18, 16-17 and 15-16, he was there in India for the whole year. That means he was resident, resident and resident. That means out of 10 years preceding the previous year, more than 2 years he was resident. So minimum at least 2 years he has to be resident. So he has been resident, right? And 18-19 also he was resident only, because he satisfies the second basic condition for the year 18-19. So 18-19 also he was resident. So therefore he was resident in India for minimum 2 years during the 10 years preceding the previous year. And the second additional condition, that during 7 years preceding the previous year his stay in India should be more than 730, right? So in this case also the total is more than 730. So when you total the number of years, which is 125 plus 365 plus 365 plus 366, which is more than 1000. So 1221 days. So during 7 years preceding the previous year, the total is more than 730 days. So from 4 years only you know that he satisfies both the additional conditions, right? Seeing the 4 years preceding the previous year itself, you come to know that he satisfies the additional conditions as well. Okay, both the additional conditions. So therefore he is ordinarily resident. By satisfying second basic condition and both the additional condition, he is ordinarily resident. Okay, so the answer for this question I have already written here. Please take down the relevant previous year for the assessment year 2021 is 1920. Computation of number of days of stay in India for the previous year 2019-20. So when you calculate, it comes to 130 days. Okay. Oh, I think I have made some calculation mistake here while doing this. April, May, June, July. April, May, June. Yeah, I have made mistake. July. Right. So 30, April, May, June, July, 3 days. So 94 days, no? 94 days. So this also total is something else. Okay. So 190 days. Doesn't matter. 1190 days. Okay. Okay. So when you calculate, during 4 years preceding the previous year, his stay in India is more than 365 days. Therefore, he satisfies the second additional condition. Okay. Mr. Rajesh has been in India for 130 days during the previous year 1920, so he does not satisfy the first basic condition. However, he has been in India for aggregate of more than 365 days during the 4 years preceding the previous year and for more than 60 days during the previous year. So he satisfies second basic condition and becomes resident in India during the previous year 1920. At the same time, he has been resident in India for more than 2 years out of 10 years preceding the previous year and has stayed for more than 730 days during the 7 years preceding the previous year. So he satisfies both the additional condition. Thus, by satisfying one of the basic condition and both the additional condition, Mr. Rajesh becomes ordinarily resident in India during the previous year 1920. Okay. So that's it for the day, students. Have a great day. Thank you very much. I would advise you all to solve all the questions of the question bank. Okay. Please try to solve all the questions of the question bank.